What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to talk about offensive tackle Jake Matthews. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content. Hit that like button for your boy. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for your continued support, continuing to share out my content on all the social media platforms. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So in today's video, as I mentioned, I do want to talk about offensive lineman Jake Matthews. And is Jake Matthews one of the most underrated left tackles in the NFL? Personally, I do believe that Jake Matthews is very underrated at that left tackle position. He's been in the NFL since 2014, and he's been one of the most consistent offensive linemen and NFL players since 2014. Jake Matthews is the son of Hall of Famer Bruce Matthews, who played his NFL career with the Houston Oilers. He played for about 19 NFL seasons, and he was a very, very good offensive lineman, could play any position on the offensive line. And his son, Jake Matthews, has done a great job of following his father's footsteps. And since he's been with our Atlanta Falcons since 2014, when we drafted him out of Texas A&M, he's been a staple on our offensive line. He's been one of those guys that has consistently protected the blind side, whether it was Matt Ryan or whether it was Marcus Mariota and Matt Schaub and all of the guys that we've had come through Atlanta, now Desmond Ritter. Jake Matthews has been one of those staples of this Atlanta Falcons team. So I definitely take hats off to Jake Matthews. Today I came across an amazing stat on Twitter, and it basically stated that Jake Matthews and center of the Philadelphia Eagles, Jason Kelce, who is Travis Kelce's older brother, both those guys haven't missed an NFL game. They're the only two players since 2015 that's been in the NFL actively playing that haven't missed an NFL start. So that just goes to show you how great both Jason Kelce, who's one of the better centers in the NFL that plays for the Philadelphia Eagles, and how well Jake Matthews has played over his career. For him to not miss any games, of course, that takes some luck to be on your side, but it also goes to show the work that Jake Matthews has put into the game of football. And I just want to take hats off to Jake Matthews and give him his flowers, because he has been one of those players where we know offensive linemen a lot of the time don't get the credit that they deserve. But Jake Matthews has been one of those guys, like I said, that consistently has been one of those staples of this Atlanta Falcons franchise. Since we drafted him, he hasn't disappointed. And he's one of those guys, to me, that's a top 10 left tackle in today's NFL. But because he plays with our Atlanta Falcons, he doesn't get the recognition that he deserves. And I feel like if he was in a bigger market, like if he played for the Dallas Cowboys or if he played for the New York Giants, where it's, a big following, the Pittsburgh Steelers, if he played with one of those franchises, I really feel like he would get more credit. But I definitely just want to draw some light towards Jake Matthews, because I do believe he's one of those guys that has been one of the most successful players. I'm not too sure if he'll be a Hall of Fame player, because he's only gotten or played in one Pro Bowl. He's only went to one NFL Pro Bowl, which I think is kind of overrated, because we know the Pro Bowl is usually for players. It's like a popularity contest, and usually guys like that deserve to actually be in the Pro Bowl sometimes don't make the Pro Bowl based off of fan votes, and also based upon the NFL and the guys that they actually put in the Pro Bowl. But to me, Jake Matthews definitely could have been in a lot more Pro Bowls than the one Pro Bowl that he has on his resume. But he's definitely one of those players. Like I said, I'm not going to say he's a Hall of Fame player because his career is still going. But he definitely has been an above average player in the NFL, one of the better left tackles in the game, which is one of the hardest spots to play in the NFL, is that blind side of the quarterback. So I do want to draw some light to Jake Matthews and how great of an NFL player he has been. And hopefully he can keep his streak going of both him and Jason Kelce of having those consecutive starts since 2015. But with that being said, you guys let me know what you think of Jake Matthews. I definitely think he's a player, like I said, that's really underrated, a guy that should get more credit, and his name should be known around the league a little bit more when these lists come out, like the top 100 players. To me, he definitely should have been one of those players that could have possibly been on that list of top 100 players throughout his career, because he has been one of those guys that has consistently been a really, really good offensive lineman in the NFL. But with that being said, this been your boy Jew. Like I said, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button for your boy. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys who continue to support the channel. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed, peace.